This match is a classic game of tug of war between killer and trapper. The killer gets a decent start, I'm not gonna lie to you. The survivors pull it back, and the question is who comes out on top in the end. Watch and see. Ooh, the Caucasus Pen Asylum, one of my favorites. And if you're wondering what that thing is on the bottom right, guys, it's so you cannot see what perks I use, because I want you guys, obviously we're going to trap, pallet at Shack, guys. We don't have a choice, but I want you guys to guess what perks I'm using. When you think you see a perk in use, go right to the comments, type it in. He's using this one. All right? Don't go to the end. Don't spoil it for yourself. Guess. See the game knowledge. There was a Daryl up here, I didn't really feel the need to chase. Remember, we're trapper guys, we're early stage, we are still setting up. We just pivot everything we do. We don't need to take that chase. She has so much distance on us, and it's kind of like an infinite loop. So we go over here, talk to Daryl again. Oh, perfect. Hit the pallet. Looked like he got really fast around the corner. Totally fine. Very normal. I thought I was closer than that, but that's okay. We're going to break this pallet, obviously. He makes it there again. He's got some speedy shoes on him. And then we're going to go over here again, just keep pivoting. I seen this little frosty fro pop up, so we're going to give him a nice little tap on the behind. Walk over here. We still are in the setup phase, so we're going to pick up some more traps. And we see this girl back on the gen. They are playing wild. Make her do the pre-drop, which was great. Get an easy hit. And we got Daryl trapped in the distance. Now, pay attention here. She was getting set up for the pallet stun. Honey, what are you doing? Is this your first game? Please let me know. She's like looking, I hope he don't see me. She does get the pallet stun, of course. I had to swing for it anyways. Didn't make a difference. At least I clear a pallet out of the way with the flashlight, you son of a bitch. And she lost all her distance because of that flashlight. So now we have 2 downs for the price of 1. That's the kind of bargain I can sink my teeth into. Pick up the trap first because it's more important. He gets up with Unbreakable. Honey, why did you just waste your Unbreakable? That made no sense. Okay, anyways, wasted Unbreakable. I'm looking here. I can't put my trap anywhere useful. Like, the part where I could put my trap, they cleared the grass. I don't understand that play, but that's okay. I'm trapping all around, just make sure nowhere is safe. I think they were on comms, at least 2 of them. Fenming is still down. No one came to get her up, which is fine. I hook her, then I gotta give a tap on that gen. Did it have extra than just basic regression? I'm not sure. You tell me. And then we see the frosty-haired fro guy over here. And look, why is there no grass on the way in there? There's actually nowhere for me to trap close to him that's somewhat good. Can you guys explain that decision? And then, of course, got to kick that Gen 2. Nice. We got some stuff going on up here. I'm not sure what's going on up here, but I like it. Got the unhook. Easy. She's going. Guys, I don't care. I will make you mend. And then I'm like, I could chase the other girl again. No point. Let me drop down here. This main building is much better for Trapper than we give credit for. Like, look at this. Look how beautiful this setup is. Come over here. Slap her down. It's just, there's so many things you can do. Drop down different angles and go through different doors. If you're not just focused on one thing, it could work. I did regret taking this chase. I should have picked her straight up and got her on hook. Because they picked up this Fenming in record time. She was up really fast. But that's okay. My mistake. I'm thinking, damn, I just fumbled. Can I get anything here? It looks like I'm going to get a tap on Sable, which is absolutely fine. But, oh my god, she totally messes up her window vault and jumps in the locker. Guys, let's be honest, we've all been there. Fastest kick in Dead by Daylight history. I absolutely love that. And we got a nice basement from her. Problem is, we don't have any traps. Listen. You hear Renato fall. I'm not really interested. I'm kind of going over here. I got to get some traps. We've been playing this game with mostly no traps, and we need to get it set up. We still have 5 gens and 3 hooks. We are in a fantastic position. We're going to set this one up because it's super important. They get the unhook, totally expected. I didn't have any traps. If I had 2 traps, that would have been a different story. If I cared to get Ronaldo, that would have been a different story too. I just decided to leave. Tell me that this Ronaldo doesn't look like the 3rd Island Boy. Kind of crazy, right? But keep in mind, guys, have you noticed any perks that I've used yet? If so, don't forget, comment, pause the video, comment, come back, see if you can figure out the rest of the 4 without cheating and going to the end. We obviously got to kick gens, got to get some regression going. I'll give you a hint, I don't have any Scourge hooks. I'm sure you've seen it already. Now, this is my biggest mistake of the game. This is where you could say they brought the game back in their favor, because we had a dominant start. Somebody plot twisted and I took offense to it. I played with ego, not with brain here. And I was like, you're gonna plot twist on me? I invented the plot twist. But I could not find them anywhere, which is too bad. Bad play by me, and I kind of let them build up a lot of pressure, let them reset, unchallenged. He thought I was going to go the other way. Fine. We know he ain't cheating. That's for damn sure. Come on, Frosty. Gotta kick that gen again. Ooh, is that an extra regress? I'm not sure. Place a little trap here. That's an important trap, actually, because as you can see, there's not a lot of great... Actually, around this area, there is a lot of great grass, but around that hook, there wasn't, and I'm still slightly offended by it. I see scratch marks, but I really can't pay too much attention. Gonna go check this gen, because I just finished it, see if I can get a bird's eye view. Turn Trapper into a freaking pelican, my friend. Go over here. Yeah, I gotta let some gens go, unfortunately, but it doesn't mean I have to let them go easily. They are getting a lot of pressure, as you can see. There is not one gen... Got your ass. There is not one gen that I really see around here that doesn't have some form of progression on it. So they broke my trap here, and I wasn't paying attention. You heard Fenming got caught in a trap. I thought she got caught in this trap, but it was actually perfect timing for them, where Fenming got in a trap behind me, which I did not see. And this guy broke this trap at the same time. It was terrible. I was frustrated, so I'm looking, again, wasting more time looking for Fenming here, and it's very annoying. But it is what it is. She always pre-runs, which is fine. Very smart against Trapper, guys. Pre-run if you can. Gives you more time to look around for traps. He was going to go disable that trap again. I say, no, not tonight, baby. I cannot kick that either. I thought I could. Guess what? I cannot. Put that trap there because he keeps running back and forth. I'm sure he's seen it. But guys, that just because one sees it doesn't mean they all do. We got little pink pants over here. Come here, buddy. So, Fenming. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. But Daryl Dixon takes the vault, which means Ronaldo is left at my feet. No problem. We're going to push Daryl a little bit just to see, get an idea where he's going. Do I want to chase this? No. We put him on hook, set a trap nearby, as I always like to do. Look at this basket. Oh my god. One wrong step and it's all over for them, no problem. I know what you're wondering, how can your kicks become that fast? Stay tuned, I might tell you later. Daryl Dixon already used this power. I'm surprised he came to this spot. Very interesting to me, but he goes down again. We're going to get a second hook on him, guys. We have two gen done, and 5 hook stages. 2 on death hook. We are in an amazing position right now, but as you can see, there is a lot of gens with progression. I can only do so much. I'm just a man, for God's sakes. So I put that there. Again, we want to trap around him, not make it easy. This whole place is trapped up. We do got to remove this because it is kind of pointless. No problem. We have the strong one here and the strong one there. We look at Fen. She's going for the unhook. No problem. We're easily going to get a slap on her. Right? Wrong. We step in our own trap trying to go for the swing. I thought I'd still get the hit. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm just going to pick this up. There's no point. Now I got full gens. You could tell, or full traps. You could tell you have full traps because you're grunt. So, as you guys can see, I kind of started taking the game lightly because we had such a good start. And I think that's where I went wrong. I started looking for people who were down with plot twists. I started fumbling. Oh, it didn't I kiss her. I started fumbling where my traps had been set off. I just wasn't really locked in. The good news is the survivors are pulling the game back to where I actually have to lock in, which makes this endgame very exciting. Because if I just rolled them over, guys, it's not an exciting game. I know I post a lot of those because that's mostly what happens, but it's not very exciting to watch. This game is very interesting all the way up until the end, if you ask me. A lot of mix-ups here. We got Fenming. She had nowhere else to run, really, so I can't really blame her for running right into my lap. It is what it is. And we're looking around. Okay, we see Fenming. I don't know what she's doing, man. I hope you have balanced landing. She doesn't, but she still beats me there with no problem. Okay, interesting. I run around. I'm like, the more I run around, the more I think, am I really going to beat her on this? And I realize I am. That's not something you should ever lose. Fenming was out to lunch or out to snack. I'm not sure what she was doing, but she is out of the game. We got 3 gens left with 3... Check that. 2 gens left with 3 survivors. One of them is on death hook and currently injured. We only have 1 fully healthy survivor, which I have not even... Maybe I hit her once, but she pre-runs everything, so it's not somebody I focus on. And we kick this, and we look here. I don't step in my trap, thank God, guys. I have a real problem. I think every game I post, I step in a trap. Part of the fun. So we see this gen going. Gotta kick it super fast, of course. I'm like, you know what? Let me put this little guy here. Maybe we'll catch him creeping around the corner. Maybe we'll get him good. And then we put this here. I'm like, no, we have to push it in front. I edited it out, but we did put it on the other side of the pallet because I'm like, one. But did you see that? That little trap that you guys probably thought no one's gonna go there. We caught the church house creeper, dude. We are down to 1 gen. 1 gen. 3 survivors still alive. This is a problem. Good news is everybody is injured. The bad news is the gen spread is redonkulous. We come over here. This gen is going, but at least it's regressing. The gen spread's not terrible. It's just not great. Like, for a trapper with no speed, this is far. And I gotta listen. I'm like, okay, if one person's working on that, I should be fine, right? So I come back this way. I'm peeking. I'm not letting her get the easy unhook. I might have seen somebody behind her. Not 100% sure, but people are definitely creeping. Ronaldo might have went back to the gen. This is what's going through my head right now. Oh, I see scratch marks. I don't know where Ronaldo is. I don't know where Daryl is. They're not healing. They are pumping gens. What gen are they pumping? So I come over here. Okay, still sounds about 30% maybe. So I'm like, okay, let me stick over here. At least let me get her to guaranteed stage 2. If I don't get her to stage 2, I still think I'm close enough where I can go and hit her. But I do got to stick this out. And, okay, she sticks stage 2. I didn't want to give her any anti-camp possibilities. So now I'm looking. I'm 99% sure I did see somebody behind her this time. But I still have to check this gen. Didn't. Okay, they got the unhook. Nobody stepped in a trap. Shit. That's okay. I follow up. This girl, not the girl I wanted to see right now. I wanted to get somebody off hook, you know, that didn't have BT, built-in BT. But it is what it is. I got to take what I can get. 2 survivors on death hook, 1 dead, and 1 with 1 hook. Can we make this work? I was praying. My praise went unanswered. He did not want nothing to do with that trap. I thought, okay, maybe funnel him back around. Nothing. Comes over here. Where are we going? Where are we going? You don't make that. You don't make that. Okay, somehow you do. I thought I would have got that, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not panicking. Don't panic. Don't panic. So now he's running around main. I gotta chase, right? Holy shit on a lampshade. Perfect timing. Not only that, this chase is taking a very long time. How did I lose my bloodlust there? No one knows. That's totally fine. We're going to chase this again. I'm actually going to hop over to try and keep bloodlust or some form of anything. And I'm just going to keep winding him down. Oh shit, he turned. He's got skills, baby. This guy was not born yesterday. I did not know there was a window there. This is kind of a very tight setup for survivors, to be honest. Not complaining about it. Is what it is. I do have 1 trap for some reason. I think it's my favorite trap, and I don't want to use it. So I try and just go around, see how far he got. Okay, he got there. This could have been it, guys. If that door was open, or close to being open, I lose this game, no problem. But it wasn't. They're working on a different door, and he called him out. Hey, yo. Hey, Ronaldo, this door, baby. So I'm close enough, I think. He ain't making it this time. I have not seen a dead hard this whole time. We finally get him at a window, and it almost looked like we didn't, which is crazy. So I got to make a decision here. I heard something to the left. I see scratch marks now. I gotta go for the 2. I want to get both down. I know they could heal him. They could get him up. He doesn't have... Oh, we're tracking. Oh, we're tracking, baby. We are tracking so good. So I get her down. Still haven't seen Ronaldo. He's probably working on both gates at this time. This is what's going through my head. I gotta get him first because he's an instant up. And I cannot let this happen. The other girl should at least take 5 seconds to get up. And we go over here. No one's around. We seal the deal. We know the flashlight lady was dead. That was Fen Ming. No problem. Do we get the 4, though? Do we get the 4 with all the time Ronaldo had? Fancy pants? Frosty fro? This one is 99, but that's not the one they take. He takes the other one. One thing I'm very thankful for this fancy pants is that he didn't just wait there. I hate when survivors just wait, man. Like, just leave the gate. You're not cool, bro. You survived 3, your player's dead, but they do it. As you can see, if you weren't spoiled... Sorry, I had to re-record this. Dogs, not mine. But as you can see, we don't bring perks, baby. We don't need to. Easy, 3K, should have been less, and no one says GG's anymore. Survivors, start saying GG's when you lose. Don't be childish.